Hey guys, boy, did I have really big plans for today. I had intended to run some errands. I had a dental appointment this morning, come back, organize, clean. I was gonna do my hair, I was gonna do makeup, and then I realized that I really wanted to organize my makeup drawers. If you've watched my other videos on this channel, you know that my drawers are just nuts. I have way too many products. And so I got into the organizing mood and I cleaned out a top drawer that had like 9,487 bronzers, primers, face powders, highlighters. Those have been organized, and now it's time for me to tackle the lipstick drawer. I thought maybe I would stop after that initial organization and do my makeup and film a video for a different channel with makeup on, but that just never happened. And now I have that organizing itch and I really need to get to this lipstick drawer and then feel at peace and maybe just have a no makeup day. Gasp, I know. I have on no makeup, no earrings, my hair looks scraggly, I have no jewelry on. Let's just do it though. I feel like I need to do this. Like in my soul, I'm feeling like it's time to organize the lipstick and gloss. There's also gloss in their drawer, and I'm gonna really need some prayers. You see what time it is. It's already 3-ish p.m. in the afternoon, and I haven't wasted the day away because I've actually done this organizing and I needed to do it, but I certainly didn't do what I set out to do. And sometimes that's just how it goes. You see all the stuff here on the counters that needs to be put away and all of that. But yeah, and myself in the mirror. You see, hey, how are we doing over there? There's my arm. Okay, stop being goofy. Let's get to the lipsticks. So this is my lipstick and gloss universe here. At one point, this was a lot better organized, but with the first video, I ended up taking things out. There were bronzers and everything mixed in here. But even before that, like before I started to use this space for bronzers, these lipsticks were well organized. And then I bought more bronzers and I bought more lipsticks and things got crazy. The way that I have had these organized, and it has worked generally, although it gets a little chaotic when I purchase new ones, is that I generally had all of my neutrals that were neither too warm or too cool over in this general section of the drawer. And then I had my reds in here, and then I had pinks, and then I had like peaches and corals and really warm browns back in here. So I'm not quite sure how this system is going to be organized now, but I know that I use my neutrals the most and my warms the most and my pinks the least. So that's why I have the pink sort of back here in the cut. But let's figure something out here. I definitely want to get my glosses out of the picture so that I can focus just on the lipsticks, because to me, gloss is an afterthought. It's the thing that's sort of not really an afterthought, but it's like the finishing touch if you decide to use it at all. I don't always wear gloss. In fact, if I have some shimmer and shine on my eyelid, I'll be less inclined to wear gloss. Gloss is more like for me for the weekends, on times when I have a more matte look and want to amp up my lip with some juiciness. So let's get them out so that we can focus on the actual lipsticks and organizing those, and then I'll figure out what to do with the glosses later. So one of the things that drives me crazy about cleaning out a drawer, are you a lipstick, you're a gloss, is that you realize as you get to the bottom how much crap collects underneath things, like your hair and just grit and gross stuff. And of course, my little vacuum is not charged to be able to suck all this stuff out right now. So I'm trying to do some of it manually. But I think I have gotten most of the glosses out. There are some tricky ones like this that are actually liquid lipsticks, and this one, and I have to think about whether I want to keep those, but this feels more manageable looking at this, believe it or not, than the original situation. You're a gloss too. And are you a gloss? You're a gloss. Are you a gloss? Hourglass. What are you? Unreal, Sublime, something or other. I'm going to treat it like a gloss for now. What are you? You don't even belong in here. Oh my gosh. This is a blush. You see what I'm saying, friends? You see the things that get lost in your drawers when you're not paying attention and dropping crap in. This is a Rare Beauty blush that belongs in my blush drawer. So I am going to attempt to keep a similar pattern. I want my neutrals up first, and then we'll figure out the rest. I don't know, but maybe I'll rearrange like how they look just to have a little bit of variety or something different than the first pattern that I had arranged. And the hard part is I try to do it from like the lightest. For example, here's a very, very light neutral color. This is the Color Riche lipstick, a Color Riche lipstick from L'Oreal in 900 Glossy Fawn. Glossy Fawn. I want to go from lightest to deepest. So the deeper ones should be up here and the lighter ones down here. So it makes it easier during makeup application to pick out a color based on intensity. However, as you use up lipsticks and replace them, or are you a gloss? No. Or you buy a new lipstick, it almost like shifts everything. So that can be a little bit annoying, but that's the best that I have to go for now. So, gosh. I know that most of these are neutrals. I don't know what in here is a neutral-ish kind of color. So I'm going to try to run through that and then figure out how to organize them here. So let's get to that. How gross is this lipstick? This is called Wedding Day. It's a matte lipstick from Huda Beauty. I love this though. It has come off of the base, but I really enjoy this color even though it looks grody as heck. So I'm keeping this. Okay, so goodness, that seemed to take like forever and 5,000 hand swatches. I am not thrilled with this little container thing, which is really for palettes that I used here because I didn't realize that the slots weren't wide enough for like the fat Natasha Denona ones, for example. But I'm gonna roll with it. I'm committed to it now. They're just gonna sit up like that. And so the way that I organize this will be the neutrals little section here, and it's organized roughly. It's not an exact science, but from the lightest lipsticks all the way to back here in this row will be the more like chocolate darker ones. In fact, I did this wrong because we're going up and down the rows. So let's stick with that idea. There. Okay, so these are all of my neutral-ish shades from lightest to like the darkest, more browny colors. I think I'm going to do the reds in here and then go to the pinks and the corals back in the corner. So let's see how we do with the reds. So I have somewhere in the neighborhood of about 12 reddish lipsticks sorry about all the noise, if I got them all out. Maybe, are you a red? No, you're not. Okay, you get to stay over yonder. Let's see if we can organize them in some sort of way here. I mean, the reds. But there are, of course, cool and warm toned reds. So maybe I will try to separate them that way. Put like the warm tones over here and the cool tones over here. Let's try that. Definitely cool. This is from Flower Beauty, and it's got the lip gloss on one side and the lipstick on the other. I don't think I would purchase something like this again. I love the idea. I really, really do. I can't explain to you why it irritates me. It just does. The concept is great, but something about how big this is annoying to me. Also cool. In fact, those are very similar in tone. You're not even red, are you? Devoted to chili. I'm going to put that over with my browns and corals and peaches. Red Hot Susan. I keep coming back to this. I really like this tone. This is a much warmer tone. So we're going to put her here. All three of those are like identical. Isn't that hysterical? And or sad. Beautiful orangey red. L'Oreal Color Riche Madly in Love 102. I really like that color a lot. Okay, I think that does it for the reds. I have some warms right in here, and these are my more blue reds. So now we get into the pinks. Okay, so I think this is most of the, or all of the lipsticks. We had a casualty with this one. It came apart, and I'm already keeping, I really like this color too. I'm already keeping one of the Huda lipsticks that came apart because I'm not done with it yet, but I had to get rid of that other one. Now we get into the glosses, and sadly I only have 9, can I count? 12 slots. How many glosses do we have? I think we have almost 20 glosses. And so I have to figure this out. Maybe I'm moving all of these back. Or no, let's see. Think, Veronica. Maybe I'm moving this up, even though the corals and whatever start back here, and using these for glosses. What do I want to do? I have lost my way. I've lost my way. Nope, I'm gonna go against what I think I should do. Okay, I think I'm gonna put glosses in here and maybe lay some down here. So I'll start with the darkest glosses back here and go to the lightest ones. And then I think we're done with this drawer. Sheesh! This is a Jouer gloss that looks so beautiful on a model on Instagram. It's the color Sahara. Look how beautiful that is. Wow. And it's almost like, you know what? Is this a lipstick? No, it's called a lip gloss, but it's like a lipstick. Look at that. Isn't that glorious? So I have to figure out when I can wear this because that's a really particular color. You have to be in some kind of fun mood to pull that one off. Well, the problem with my really brilliant idea here is that these risers are high and a lot of my lip glosses are too tall and will bump against the vanity when I push this in. So this is not going to work out. I gotta figure something else out here. Okay, so I think this worked out. These two lipsticks here are too fat to fit into any of the pockets, just like these Barbie pure X Barbie ones that are just, isn't that the coolest component? Anyway, they're too fat to fit in anywhere, so you have to make accommodations. You have to make accommodations and put them elsewhere. In fact, I think I will stick these back here. There you go. All right, I have room over here for even more neutrals. Okay. Then let's start with the darkest colors back there. Yeah, that'll work out a little bit better. In fact, can I fit 2 of you? Oh, I love that. More bounce to the ounce, y'all. That was corny. I'm not happy with this. I'm gonna have to figure out some way to create a partition here, but I just don't have that available right now. So I don't know if you all have ideas that you think would work in this narrow space, let me know. I certainly don't want to like play Jenga with all of this again and like twist and turn all of the existing compartments to figure out how to make it all fit. So we'll see. We'll see how annoying this is over time. I don't care for the way that this looks, or maybe it's time to get rid of some lip glosses. Yeah, I don't know. This is not working for me. Or I could keep some in my car. Like I know that I have the pink version of this Fenty, whatever this is. What do you call lip balms? Lip balm? Gloss bomb. A gloss bomb. I have the pink version. Where is it? I don't know. In a purse somewhere. That could stand up on its own there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll put a little cup in there. Oh, let me see if I could find that. Hang on. I just picked up 4 of the lightest lip glosses, and I'm going to put them in this little container that a student made for me a very long time ago that I cherished. So that helps with a little bit of organization, and it also helps to keep these loose lipsticks that didn't quite fit into this container system over here, this palette system, together. Now I need to figure out something right in there, or maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, wait, we still have these four. Duh. Hang on a second. Okay, it's not ideal, but it'll have to do for now because I just was going crazy trying to find a little container that fit in this tight space. I will find something. I just didn't want to go running around downstairs looking for it. But we're going to work with this for now. And this is just an old bag from a fragrance, a perfume. And these are my little pink lip glosses. I'll keep them like that for now, and I will fix that later. But here we go, you all. What do you think? What do you think? The one thing that tripped me up the most is that I typically organize by tone from left to right. I'm sorry, from right to left, like lightest to darkest. And when I started off over here, I started with the lightest tones and went vertically instead of horizontally. And so that tripped me up because I forgot about that and then started doing some rows in tones horizontally and then had to go back and fix all of that. Here are all of my neutrals, and my reds are in here. My pinks start here. And then my corals and browns and peaches are here, and my lip glosses. And I think that's going to do it for now. Maybe not the best organization system, but woo, what an improvement from where we started at the beginning of the video, and certainly at the beginning of video 1 when this was a hot mess with bronzers and everything all together. At least I can see everything now and have options to choose from. I really appreciate you hanging out with me this long. I know it was a lot to watch me go through. And if you're an OCD person, you are probably looking at this thinking about a million different ways that you would arrange this. And I appreciate that. Believe me, I do. Because when I watch other people organize, I'm like, no, put that over there and put that over there and whatever. And I may reorganize this again. But for right now, this is going to work for me and get me to where I want, which was to be able to see the entire collection to choose from while I'm doing my makeup and have some kind of order. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I hope that you have a wonderful one. See you in the next video. Take care, friends.